everyone, this is Dr. Sarala. Welcome to Millet Magic. It is nice to occasionally have millet biryani or millet fried rice, but I felt that it's also important that we share with you the recipes to make simple, everyday millet food tasty so that you can enjoy your daily meals. So today we present to you as a part of Millet Magic Masala Box, fresh and homemade Andhra style RASAM powder. RASAM goes very well with soft cooked millet rice, and together with the side of a vegetable, they make for a wholesome, comforting, healthy meal. So let's see the ingredients required for fresh and tasty Andhra style RASAM powder, also called CHARU pudi. You will need 1 tablespoon of dhania seeds, 1 teaspoon of peppercorns, 1 teaspoon of jeera, 1 teaspoon of urad dal, around 4 to 5 red chilies, about 20 curry leaves, and 5 to 6 pods of garlic. Now in an iron kadai, roast the urad dal until it turns golden brown. Set the roasted urad dal aside and then proceed to roast the dhania seeds, the jeera and the peppercorns. Let me remind you that roasting needs to be done on a low to medium flame so that the ingredients are roasted evenly. To do so, you can use a few drops of ghee or oil. Once these ingredients are almost done, break the red chilies and add them in. Roast for another minute with continuous stirring to ensure that the ingredients do not burn. And lastly, in the same kadai, roast the garlic pods, and when they are half done, add in the curry leaves and roast them as well. Once all the ingredients are roasted, spread them out on a plate and allow them to cool down completely. And now it's time to powder the ingredients. First to go in is the urad dal, since it's the hardest and takes the longest time to powder. Then add in all the other roasted ingredients and pound away. Make the powder as fine as you can. Of course, this can be done in a dry mixer as well, but it tastes much better when it is done in the traditional way using a mortar and pestle. And there you go. It's that easy to make a fresh rasam powder at home. The quantity specified in this recipe yields enough rasam powder to make rasam for one meal for about 4 to 5 people. Now that the rasam powder is ready, let's proceed to see how to make Andhra style rasam using this powder. You will need 3 ripe tomatoes, a small piece of tamarind, a fistful of fresh coriander, and a few fresh curry leaves. And of course we need salt to taste, and for the tadka, a teaspoon of ghee, a few mustard seeds, half a teaspoon of jeera, a few pods of garlic, and a few curry leaves. To begin, bring about 3 cups of water to a boil. Once the water is bubbling well, add in the tomatoes which have been cut into half. Allow the tomatoes to cook completely in the boiling water. This may take about 8 to 10 minutes. When the tomatoes are almost done, add in the tamarind and allow it to boil too for a minute. Then set aside and allow to cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. The peel of the tomatoes would have separated when they cook. Carefully remove the peel and discard. Now using your hand, squeeze all the cooked tomatoes to form a pulp. Squeeze well to ensure that there are no big pieces left. I prefer the Andhra style rasam to have tomato pulp, but if you are very specific, you can blend the cooked tomatoes into a smooth puree. Now transfer all the squeezed out pulp into another vessel and add in 2 more cups of water. Heat on a medium flame to bring to a boil. Once it is bubbling well, add in the freshly prepared rasam powder and salt to taste. Allow everything to simmer well together for about 5 minutes. Then add in finely chopped fresh coriander and give it a nice mix. And now it's time for the tadka. Heat 1 teaspoon of ghee in an iron Khadar. Add in a few mustard seeds and half a teaspoon of jeera and allow them to pop. Then add in a few pods of garlic and saute until they start turning golden brown. Lastly, add in the fresh curry leaves. Quickly add the tadka into the rasam and it's ready to be enjoyed. The first thing that I start craving for when I'm out traveling is some hot, tangy, homemade rasam with millet rice. To complete the meal, serve with a vegetable side of your choice. Today we have here Andhra style raw banana talimpu. And rasam rice is incomplete without papad. And as you pour the rasam onto the millet rice, it just absorbs it all in along with all the flavors. It just absorbs the rasam with all its flavors. Do try out this recipe of Andhra style rasam made with fresh homemade rasam powder. We'll be back soon with another interesting millet recipe. Until then, happy cooking!